Avoiding practice matches in India, a psychological move? Test cricket is the ultimate test of prowess for any cricketer, and establishing superiority in a test series is paramount to any test-playing nation, and that made preparation for a test series conspicuous and attracted media attention. Ashes series was always considered as the best test series in the world, but ever since the Australian juggernaut's dream run was stopped by the Indians under Saurabh Ganguly, aided by the memorable performances of Harbhajan Singh, Laxman and Dravid in 2001, India vs Australia test series started grabbing more media attention. Australian media's psychological attack on visiting captain is well known. Verbal attacks by players, dishing out the toughest conditions to the visiting team on the first test of the series are all well-known Australian techniques. Australian captain Steve Waugh, forced to wait by the delayed arrival of Indian captain Saurabh Ganguly for the toss in a test match, grabbed more media attention as a counterattack by India than as a Saurabh Ganguly blunder. Practicing with kookaburra balls on concrete pitches in India for an Australian tour and with SG balls on scuff pitches in Australia for an Indian tour became a norm. The test series always dished out opportunities to fringe players through practice matches before and in between test matches to make a claim for a place in the playing 11. These matches allowed visiting players to get accustomed to the conditions and iron out their flaws with techniques. In pre-computer era, these matches were very important, and a loss for a visiting team was considered a psychological victory for the host. Hence, the best available players were included in the team to meet the visiting teams. For example, Ranji Trophy champions, board presidents 11 comprising of upcoming players in India, played against visiting teams. But the same preparation techniques made these practice matches irrelevant with the advent of time, as host countries started dishing out flat pitches and substandard opposition. For example, the visiting Indian team was made to play a practice match against a weak team on a flat pitch before the first test played on a bouncy pitch. Also, opportunities for the players to play abroad in various leagues along with computer-aided technology to help preparation made visiting teams oppose the plan for practice matches, making them a part of history. Those who oppose practice matches cite injury to key players before crucial matches, waste of time and energy, playing inconsequential matches as some for the reasons for their stand, and those who argue for practice matches remind the fact that match practice can't replace long hours of net practice and historical records of many confidence-building performances in practice matches. Australian technique of practicing in scuff pitches in Australia and batting against bowlers mimicking Ashwin may sound interesting for the new generation cricket lovers, but for the old-timers, this is nothing new, as Sachin Tendulkar had sought the help of commentator Laxman Sivaramakrishnan to bowl on the rough patch created on the leg side as a preparation to counter Shane Warne years back. Whether good or bad to the scarred practice matches, it is the choice of visiting teams, but for the spectators and connoisseurs of cricket, the visiting Australian team's decision to do away with practice matches is a big letdown. Having seen the psychological impact created by Amit Pagnis and Sachin Tendulkar with their attacking batting for Mumbai against Shane Warne in 1998, and the spin dominance by Nilesh Kulkarni and Siraj Bahutule for Mumbai against Australian batsmen in 2001 before the Test series, I wonder what impact a similar performance by our youngsters on waitlist will have on this visiting Australian team. Looks like Australians have played safe by avoiding practice matches in India. Written by Prasad Moyarit.